Hi guys, this is Pestily and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. In this video I'm covering pretty much my initial thoughts on the patch, where I'm up to with this leveling up to 40, and I'll just do a quick run through of what I've already discovered so far. So guys, without further ado, let's crack straight into it. So last night when the patch hit, there was server issues for pretty much the first 12 hours. I stayed up through the whole thing in about 9... Oh, okay, so the launcher died, the authenticator died, took about an hour to download the game. So it took me about 4 hours from actually when the patch hit to be able to actually play the game. Once I got the game up, in the next 8 hours, I got 12 raids done. That's how brutal it was. The scavs were really brutal. It was really painful. I was getting one tap through stuff. I lost all my armors. The servers went down twice. I lost all my armors to that. And I eventually got to a point where I was just pistol running, which is unusual for me straight after a wipe. So that was really painful. Normally, we don't have those server issues, and I just use that armor, and I usually get through enough raids to be able to, soldier on and be good from that. Other issues that have happened since the servers actually got stabilized was the servers have so many people trying to join them that some maps are nearly impossible to actually get into. So for me at the moment, customs and labs is nearly impossible to get into. Other people around the world are having like nearly every single map except for factory. The UK, or I think EU, is having a lot better at time. So yeah, it's been pretty brutal. Now moving into what I've actually discovered so far. So Prapper is pretty much, there's no real major changes to him. He's pretty much exactly the same as he was before. So there's no real biggies there. When it comes to the actual quest, they're all been pretty much the exact same. I didn't really notice anything of major difference. You do need to get these shotguns that you can't buy from Skier anymore. They actually sell from Jaeger. And the rest of it's all pretty much the exact same. Now moving over to Therapist. She is pretty much the exact same as well. There's no major changes there. With the quest, I think you're going to find probably the biggest hold up, not the Salewers. They're not too bad. You can buy them off the flea market. There's a lot of people selling them. But finding in raid the morphine is really annoying. It took me ages to get this, and you couldn't progress without it. Moving on to Skier. This was a really painful start for me, getting those 3 M armors and the shotguns. But when I did finally get them, I did progress with him a little bit. Unfortunately, I've had a really hard time getting into customs, and I haven't been able to progress him at all. With a stir up, there is a bug with the new M9 Beretta. You do not get PMC kills counted for if you kill him with the Beretta. So be sure to use a Glock or a Brak or anything else. Just don't use the Beretta. It won't count. I got 3 kills and then realized I hadn't got any. So that's annoying. So be wary of that. With the gear, there's no major changes of what is new to him, but more what has been taken away from him. So a lot of the items that were taken away from Skier have now been moved over to Jaeger. Now with Peacekeeper, there's not really much that's been added that I've noticed so far that's of major concern. The M9 Beretta is actually available at level 1, and it's a good pistol to start off with. It's got a 17 round mag, and it works quite well. So there is this new helmet when you do get to level 2, but overall, no major changes so far to Peacekeeper. I can't unlock any more Peacekeeper quests, which means because I can't get into customs to get the Skier line up to Friend from the West. So as soon as I can get onto that, I can actually get through some of these quests a lot quicker. The reason why I'm not already 40 is I can't get into certain maps, and it's been really brutal trying to get some of this stuff done. Moving over to Mechanic. Now, I highly suggest you get Gunsmith Part 1 done straight away. You need level 10 to unlock it, but once you do, you unlock the quest Introduction. This quest is very simple. You go into woods near the plane crash. There's a little like the hide, but it's like a little, looks like a little tower. Underneath the tower is the item you need to find, the message, and then you just extract the raid, and you've unlocked Jaeger. So that is something you want to do as soon as possible, because once you unlock him, you get access to plenty of different guns and mods and stuff like that. So definitely something you should be focusing on, and then you can slowly progress through all these other quests. Now, when it comes to mechanics items from level 1, there's no real major like new items added to the list. But if you go to level 2, the major one you're going to want to look at is probably the working LCD, upgrading them from the broken, and then obviously the P90. This one you do need to change these new GP coins. I found 2 of them in one safe, so that's one spot you can find them. But at the moment, that's the only P90 I've been able to get access to until I get level 30 for Mechanic level 3, or I get Peacekeeper's quest started, which I'm going to get up nice and early so I can get into customs. Once I get those quests done in customs, then I can actually hopefully start using a P90 tomorrow first thing. Now, when you do get up to Ragman as well at level 15, level 1 is... Oh, you can use Ragman at level 1, but you can't start his quest at level 15. Once you get the raid commander level 2 at 15, the game becomes so much more easier. You get this armor, which is the one I always suggest using. You also get this one, which is an armored rig. It's armor class 4, so it's actually a pretty solid rig to use. But you can't wear another armor underneath it. So either the armored rig or a standard armor with a rig on top. So you've got the choices there. Something you want to take notice of is the clothing. You can change clothing now. If you want to upgrade it to the next ones, you need to like pay for it, and you got to be certain levels for each one. But currently, these are the changes in clothing that you can have. So I can look like this if I want to now. Now, once you do have Jaeger unlocked, you get all these items. The first one is that you're going to focus on is the TOS and the 133. Maybe flip some up on the flea market like I did. There's no limit on how many you can buy, so there's a lot of money made there from me. And then from there, once you get to level 2, which I think was a level 18, you get the fuel tanks. I buy these every reset at the moment just because I feel like later on we're going to need a lot of fuel tanks and back-end error. But we're going to need a lot of fuel tanks to manage the hideout, and I don't want them selling out eventually. So right now, nothing else has been bought from him. So at the moment, I'm the only person that's got him unlocked at level 2. And on next level, which I'm only 10,000 XP away. So then we can show off level 3. Now, when it comes to his quests, they're a bit weird. Some of them are alright, some aren't. For me, there was this one spent 5 minutes in state of complete dehydration. I just ate a Devil Dog Mayo, stood in the raid, healed through it. 5 minutes later, I extracted. And then I didn't have enough XP or some shit. I had like 7,000 healing XP, but it didn't count as a survive. So I just went to the factory, finished the factory raid, and it was finished. These other ones, it's pretty straightforward. Kill scabs without wearing armor. You can't wear an armored rig either. It has to be just a helmet at the most. And acquaintance has just got to hand these in. This delicious beef stew is the Tushonka. That's not the Tushonka you start with, the other beef one. So take note of that one. This one kills 5 scabs while suffering from a pain effect. Haven't finished that one yet. I'm just doing this manually. But this one is find 3 flash drives in raid. So if you buy some flash drives to hand in for the skier quest, and then find these ones and hold on to them. That would be my massive tip for young players right there. Now, jumping over to the hideout quickly, I've been working on upgrading this as much as possible. The major one that I think you want to try and upgrade early on is the generator, because once you get the upgrades, you can get more time out of your fuel, and you can get more fuel slots, which is what I'm working on. Pretty much everything else seems to be working off the generator. You also do need to get vents level 2. So every single thing now, guys, is worth looting. Everything. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, it's worth looting. I have found pretty much, I've been buying up every single thing in the game because I need it to upgrade stuff. Like, let's go over here. Let's go look at the next level. That's a bad example. But look at the next level. Okay, so med blood set and some saline solution. All right, that's going to be worth something now. We got here. We need radiator helixes and wires. There's heaps of wires ones. Like duct tape. There's so many guys. Just trust me. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video done here. Trying to keep it as short as possible for you guys, but there is so much going on. I'm working really hard to get through all these quests. I'm gonna get a small nap in, probably about 5 or 6 hours. Go to the gym. I'm gonna try and keep my fitness regime up during the patch, and then I'll be back into leveling tomorrow. If the servers are a bit better for me, I will hit 40 tomorrow. If the servers won't let me get into labs at all, and I can't get into customs, then it'll probably be another day. I'll probably stream 12 to 16 hours again tomorrow, but it's really not up to me. It's more up to the servers. I can't, it's out of my control. So guys, thanks for watching another video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for future content. I do stream on Twitch every day of the week. So go down the link below, give me a follow over there. You got any Tarkov questions, feel free to hit me up my live stream or down in the comments below. And lastly, I'll see you next time. Guys, make sure if you do have any questions, feel free to hit down in the comments. If you've got issues with stuff, work together, try and make it so you guys can enjoy this patch as much as possible, because I know there's a lot of issues going on, particularly with matchmaking and that, but let's have a great time.